Hey, welcome everybody. It's Ope Gaming here. It's been a while, and I'm back. I'm on my stretch off, so I'll be putting out a couple videos to fill the void. I wanted to talk about CVC, as I always like to punch home. It is clan versus clan time. As you can see, we have no personal rewards. So, whatever your clan decides to do, just keep in mind that you're not going to get anything extra. You're only going to be able to get these rewards here. So if it makes sense to you to push for, since we're in tier 5, my clan, we bounce between 6 and 5. If it makes sense for you to go up to 4.8 million, then do so, depending on what you need. Personally, this CVC, I will not be doing that. And I'm going to cover some stuff that Raid's trying to do to get you to get extra points for no extra rewards. So they're doing 2 10 times events right now. They're doing a 10 times for Sikia Flametongue. She is a very solid champ all around. She is in my Spider 25 team. I can do it with 15 seconds, if I remember right. Double Cold Heart, I think, her, Kymar, and I have a freeze unit. Oh, Crypt King Grawl. And yeah, she's great for that. I use her in Hydra Clan Boss as well because she does help push out some damage. And then the next one, but I wouldn't pull for her, personally. Even if I didn't have her, I wouldn't pull for her. The next one is going to be Tormund the Cold. He's an all-around amazing champ for Arena and Doom Tower and Dungeons. Other than that, I don't think he's really much used anywhere else. He is all about freezing and punishing the opponents for putting up buffs and increasing their turn meter. Personally, I wouldn't pull voids for him either. He's been on a 10 times, oh, I mean just a crap ton. I remember there was a 2 times 10 times for him, last year. So, yeah, so personally I think it's bait. Hold your shards. Yeah, let's just check here. Yeah, so today is Sikia with Ancients and Sacred Shards. I believe tomorrow is Tormund. Let me look at her. Yeah, tomorrow is Tormund, so, with voids. So let's talk about CVC. Remember, folks, I always tell you, hoard, and hoard your materials for your CVCs. But it seems to be the norm now that you hoard your materials for when it is personal reward CVC, because you really want to win the CVC, right? So you're going to just blow your load, essentially, to get the best rewards. And I still don't agree with personal rewards. I think they shouldn't be held for winning the tournament. I think personal rewards need to be the carrot that you get anyways, even if you don't win the tournament. You know what I mean? And then, if you win the tournament, I think then these rewards should be the ones that you get. I think the two objectives need to be flipped. But always with CVC, let's go on over into objectives. You want to see what's giving you the most points right now. It's going to be Minotaur and Ice Golem. A lot of people run Minotaur right now because it's the best time to farm Masteries is when you get the most bang for your buck, and that's what I'm doing. I've been working on 2 Husks and 2 Royal Guards. Both my Royal Guards are done. I just need to swap some gear around, put them in Savage or Lethal. Here we go. Here's my first guy. He's in speed. That's about it. He's done, and my second guy is done. And they both have the same Masteries. And I kind of goofed on my Husk Masteries because I just pretty much followed my Royal Guard, and I don't need to. But yeah. So these 2 are great for Hydra Clan Boss. Just keep that in mind. I don't know what to grab here out of all these. I think it's not that. Might be that. Definitely not that. And definitely not that. So yeah, this is really my only option for him to get faster. I did like coming down here for that though. Yeah, and then I got my other Husk who I'm working on right now. Just a little, I guess we'll do a little update on the channel too. I don't have him with anything. He's going to be booked out this CVC. So we will get all of this booked out just for maximum damage. Let's see. I have Tatura Rhyme Hide all done. Just need to get her, upgraded. If you're going to level champions and rank them up, wait till tomorrow. We have a champion training event coming tomorrow, 14 hours. Also, to get some easy points, remember, hoard your materials for Doom Tower. This is why you should always be using all your silver keys for Doom Tower. just to get boss materials, because it's going to help you in the long run. All right, these sets are, most of them are decent. I actually really love Fortitude. I farmed that last month, and then I started farming Lethal at the end of the month because it was faster. More easy points is hoard if you're not maxed out on your Great Hall, hoard your gold medals, right? And as you can see, I'm doing this right now. Boom. Got my 10 here, and then looks just like defense I need to work on, and that's what I'm going to work on now. I probably will be able to get another 300 medals before CBC is done, and then all my voids are done. As you see, I maxed out accuracy first, and then crit damage for the ones I use for damage dealing, and then attack for the ones I use for damage dealing. And I didn't even realize, man, I can get my Candrofon's crit damage up. Ooh. And then, yeah, for my tanky guys, all this. So, I mean, there's a method to everybody's madness. Save your shards. Don't bust them. I've been burned too many times on times 10s. They're shit. Remember, I'm going to repeat this every time. There's less than a 0.5% chance of you getting that champion on a times 2. Or, I'm sorry, on a times 10. Right? So, Mashald was over the weekend with Brogni and Suzerain Catan. I have an extra Brogni. Don't want a third one, really. I don't want Suzerain Catan, even though he's pretty decent. I want a Mashald. So I'm not going to pull if there's a chance of getting the other two. I've had it happen before. Shiramani. I think I had like 3 copies of Shiramani at one time, and one I used for, or 2 I used for chicken. Clan Boss seems to be fixed. There's another news update we can talk about. The rewards. As everybody saw, we were getting a literal shit ton of epic books. I personally probably had over 100 and some from 2 months, 3 months of playing. And I had very little Sacreds and very little Lego books. That was very upsetting because I am max key all the time. I even so since I play with a Dutch clan, they are up before me and they down the bosses before I do. So I don't have to put in the extra effort to take the boss all the way down, put out the max damage. I can put out the maximum amount of damage for that chest, right? And I've been able to get away with it because of my clan. So thanks guys for watching this. I know you're watching. So just as an example, what I'm trying to talk about here. So Ultra Nightmare is always done, and I actually always have to run the key to its full extent. And this is my unkillable team. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But for Nightmare, right, I have to wait, or I usually wait until reset, which is about 6 o'clock my time, for the clan or your regular dailies to reset. And you have to use 2 clan boss keys. And then there's a caveat: you have to have a rare champion, or you have to last more than 20 turns against the boss, brutal or higher, whatever. Okay. So that is when I will put my keys in. These will already be dead. Everybody will already put all their keys in, and we down all 3 every day, right? So I will put enough damage on this to save myself time in game, right? Something for you to think about if your clan does the same. Save yourself time in game. I go about 43 million, and then I stop. Stop the run. I let it record. Boom. I qualify for Ultimate Chest, right? And I've gotten Sacreds and Lego books because that's what you can get out of there. Same for Brutal. I will push it till about I've fucked up once or twice where I'm like, oh yeah, we're at 20 mil, we're all right, or 21.5 mil, and I realize the Grandmaster chest is 21.69 mil. So just keep that in mind. I push this one to 25 and then I stop the run, right? That way I save time in the game. I'm not, because this game does take up a lot of your life. If you're hardcore like a lot of us are, you are going to be putting a lot of time, effort, and and occasion money into it. Another thing, normal got downed. Another thing of contention is the Hydra Clan boss, right? People hate it. It is a fucking slog. It is a chore. But as you can see, we are all doing, we're down in hard and down in normal. I'm probably going to put a key on normal just so I can get double rewards. I put 2 keys on hard already. My first key was like 18 mil. And that wasn't really well optimized, and my second key was like 8 mil. Just got unlucky with RNG and got the Head of Wrath. I hate that fucking head. I think everybody does. Yeah, and then another thing for CVC, I know we're kind of going all over the place, but another thing for CVC is always do the hardest level that you can do, or highest level you can do of Faction Wars. So for me, it's 21. I've beaten Faction Wars, and I screwed up again last night. Before CVC started, I have a routine where I just boom, 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 boom. I get everything done. I get all my dailies done, and I can go to bed. I usually start it at 6 at work. Usually I'm at work, and then by the time I get home at 9 or after 9, I only have to do a little bit, and then I can just go to bed. But do the highest that you can of your Faction Wars. You will get the most points. All right? So if you finish Faction Wars, kill the boss if you can. All right? Like, continuously. Easily. Also, drop your defenses. Everybody, this is a little tricky poo, Randy Boo Bandy. Man, we're going slow. Drop your defenses to a one-man defense for tag team for this time, for CVC. It's just a goodwill and faith to everybody of, hey, beat the shit out of me, get your easy points for CVC, get your easy gold bars. Tag Team Arena sucks, like, incredibly. I don't know if they're ever going to fix it. I think it's just going to be what it is. Another thing, a point of contention that I don't like is I don't like the tier for rewards. I don't think you should be in gold to be able to buy this. I think the gold bar amount correlates with even being in bronze, because it's going to take you a long time to get 25,000 points, right? But this is just them trying to incentivize to be and do better in 3v3, even though it just sucks. It's a slog. I hate it. A lot of people hate 3v3. Regular arena, same thing. If you're not on the cusp of dropping down a rank, drop your defense down to one man for everybody. And just be like, come on, just punch me in the face, because that's what we're all going to be doing during the CVCs. We're just going to be punching each other in the face. So, all right. That's about it, guys. Just remember, hoard your resources, maximize your potential with Forge, Arena tokens. Don't use your gems if these are not the champs you want. Remember, you have less than a 0.5% chance of actually getting this champion. Personally, it's not worth it, even for me, very end game. Hoard your books. Hoard your chickens, and run Minotaur, and apparently run Ice Golem are the objectives right now. Hope everybody's had a wonderful holidays. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I really am gonna be trying to put out more videos. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you later. Peace.